Okay, so the next time that I saw you, Jason, was at Melbourne
That's right.
at the Courtney Smith's Share Trader, which is
Freedom
part of the
Trader.
Quantum
Yeah.
Leap program.
Mm-hmm.
And you were a different person. You weren't bouncing off the walls or anything, but it was almost like you had a huge weight taken off your shoulder.
I'd lifted the burden I'd carried for, sort of 16 years of carrying this load of debt and just personal debt. I was indebted to myself. So yeah, in that 3 months, there was a massive shift in me. But in the next, from then till now, I'm just not the same person. It's as simple as that. Quantum Leap for me was the right thing at the right time. I went in
Me also.
November last year, in the 2013. I did Guerrilla Business Intensive.
Yeah, in Perth. That was brilliant.
Perth with
Alex Mandersian.
Love the guy. Love his strategies. It was out of my comfort zone to even do some of the things we did. But I learned so much about marketing. I learned so much about how to monetize your own story, how to actually make use of the hardship in your life and convert it to something positive.
How to create your own story, how to turn your passion into profit,
However, I didn't really take that and actually monetize it or make it happen. But the uplifting of the possibilities was fantastic. Then the next event I was in was Master Your Mind in Adelaide. Mm-hmm. I don't know whether you were at that one. Yeah. Master Your Mind was probably a really, really great turning point. Well, probably one of the greatest turning points since I learnt what Bob Proctor teaches, and body language, talk language, and stuff that Rick Houghton taught me. Master Your Mind for me just switched off all the old stuff that was holding me stuck. And I walked out of there with so much going the right way. And I just decided I'd follow the prompts of what was put in front of me to do. And instead of trying to force things to happen, a lot of my life I've been trying to force things and trying to make things happen for me instead of letting it happen, letting it go the right way. So I'll just go with what works. In that next 5 days, a whole new business opened up for me that I had no idea. I was already in it. I had no idea. But I was already in a business that could create residual income with ease. And I was like, wow, this is just phenomenal. I didn't come out and make a decision I'm going to do this business. I came out with a decision to follow what worked, and it just opened up like magic. And that was in February, and it's just been one prompt after the other. I just keep following what works. So I decided to become an educator. I've been told for years by friends and family, you need to teach what you know, your own personal health journey. I'm passionate about health and wellness. I'm passionate about food production, change, the necessity to change. So I was like, well, the next course for me on my Quantum Leap journey was Train the Trainer. And it scared the life out of me thinking I'm going to have to public speak. I used to wag school rather than go public speaking. It was funny, like, to actually end up going through a course and then loving the journey. And what we got taught at Train the Trainer was to fall in love with the journey and to understand the process of what the universe, nature, whatever you want to call it, can put you through to make you someone that can be of use. So for me, Train the Trainer was once again a turning point, life-changing. That was 5 weeks ago. I've came out of there with my whole plan of where I'm going with my education programs. I've created my own events, workshops, one-day workshops on, I call this one that I'm doing now is Master Your Life Through Nutrition. And I go through 101 basics of food production, what's not in your food, what's in your food that shouldn't be, and I take it through to how it affects your physiology, how it affects your mindset, how it affects the outcomes of your life because of what you put in your mouth. And it's no different to what you feed your mind. It's what you feed your body will ultimately change the output of your body. And I've had incredible response from just my first event. And it set me up I realised that I have so much to share that I no longer need to fear the audience. It's this crazy thing of fearing the audience, but I no longer need to fear that. So, from here, it's just one exciting step after the other. Loving the journey. I have a series of training coming up in the next 3 months, very intense training to take me to another level. Obviously, I've got to keep working hard on me, because the harder I work on me, I realise that the more cash flow I create from just me. I don't need anything else.
That's it.
And when you get to that you are enough, everything changes in your life.
Yeah.
When you understand that, it doesn't matter what your widget is or what it is you have that you sell, you deal with, or you're involved in, whether it be property, social media, farming, it doesn't matter what it is. When you are enough, when you take, you start to understand that you are an infinite being with endless potential, endless possibilities, everything changes.
Wow.
And it's just brilliant. Keeps going click, 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 click. And now it's like, I wake up, sometimes I pinch myself doing this, like, another awesome day here.
Yeah.
Life's so good. And, my kids notice that I'm a different person. My wife knows that I'm a different person. She's also different from the journey. So
yeah, I've noticed a difference in Kathy as well. Yeah.
So Enlightened Warrior training coming up as part of our quantum training. My wife and I are going to do Enlightened Warrior in Malaysia just in 3 weeks' time. I come home for a week, back to Singapore for another week's training with, it's called Blair. It's Blair Singer. He worked with Robert Kiyosaki and a lot of the masters. He teaches a mastery course on education. And then in December in Phuket, I'll be doing Making the Stage with T. Harv Eker, and just can't wait for the journey. So ultimately, take my message to the world, change the way the world eats, change the way the world produces food, and let's clean up this planet before it's too late.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jason. That's just been amazing. The information, and I know just spending with time with you today, talking through your visions and your goals that you have for the future. It's just going to be huge. Not only huge for you and your family, but huge
impact on. I want to leave a legacy.
Food. Yeah.
I want to leave a legacy that people say, one man with a vision changed the world, the way the world ate food, the way the world saw food. And I know there's others out there that have the same passion in educating people. But I come from a place of, I've been through it all, had massive health issues myself. And I come from a place where I understand. People can't say, well, you haven't been there. You don't know where I've walked. It's like, I think I've faced most things. So it's going to be an exciting journey in the next year.
It is. It's going to be huge. So thank you so much for that. And you want to find out more about Jason, then just click on the links on this page, and that will take you through to find out more about Jason and what he's doing with his courses and how you can find out more.
Thank you, Christine. I love what you do. You are also on a mission, and with the education, the background that you have, I think you can make some massive changes in the way people learn and the way people educate themselves. And if you really want to change your financial status, keep following Christine, because she's got a background of knowledge of where she's been herself. It will definitely elevate your financial blueprint. Once you understand the blueprint, you can change it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for those words.
So Christine is definitely, able to guide people through that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Love your passion.
Thanks.